Hey, this is Mateo Lane.
I'm Emma Willman.
And this is Inside the Closet.
Inside the Closet. Here we are.
Everyone's
special
exhausted
guests.
and tired. I'm sorry to make you wake up this early, Monet.
Well, you know, this is racist. It's classist. It's like all the
That's
things.
why I brought you here. That'd be perfect.
We have Monet Exchange.
Yes, honey.
Yes, so beautiful. And then our good friend Patti.
Patty's
Hey,
back for the
guys.
third time.
I'm back. I'm like
You've been on here
curious
3 times?
to know what like your listeners think I do because I just randomly show up everywhere. So guys, this is my actual job.
Yes.
Here I am.
Patty's the one friend on Instagram post that everyone has questions about. Who is that long red-haired friend that you have?
I mean,
You're
Patti
very-
has a very interesting and peculiar look, I
A
think.
very strong aesthetic.
Yes.
Oh my
She's
God,
2.5
you and this
feet
word.
tall.
Eye-catching.
Patti has said the word aesthetic 8 times this morning. Jesus Christ.
You guys started working with each other.
We did, because now I am on season 4 of Shark Tank.
Well, I want to tell you a story about a young girl.
That's my Barbara Corcoran impression.
That girl.
The one with the face like that.
Well, you know what?
I'm out.
That is
good,
so
right?
rude.
Yeah. He's
First
good.
of all, I used to be in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I lived in a spinny house. I went by Lady Lane Fairchild, and today I go by I'm out.
Barbara she might be listening, girl. You don't want to piss her off.
I
Well,
don't care.
too
I
late.
hope she listens. I mean, so many people send me so many Barbara memes because I do Barbara
Word.
impressions all the time. But hopefully one.
It's so accurate, too. If she doesn't like it, she'd be hating herself.
It's a little Sherry
It's a little side. But
Sherry
yeah.
O'Terry. Oh my God.
I miss Sherry O'Terry.
Are you? See, I was more of a Mad TV person.
I was actually more of a Mad TV.
Oh, Mad
person,
TV was
too.
way funnier.
Deborah
in my
Wilson
opinion. Oh my, she's the
It
greatest
is.
Whitney Houston. She did Whitney
her
Houston and
Oprah.
Oprah so good. Have you ever seen the skit where
Yes.
she has a fucking fat camera? So Oprah has a regular camera, and then there's a fat cam that makes her skinny. It's so
And she like picks
good.
up the drink, and then like this giant hand comes in
Yes.
the next scene. She's like, "Is that Cedric the Entertainer?" And then she explodes. She always like turns into the devil or something like at the end.
I never watched that.
You never watched Mad TV?
No.
I was a Mad
I've
TV
seen
kid.
clips online, but I never watched it.
Oh, it's so good.
I want to. I know, and you know Mateo from back a little bit.
Well, I know Mateo for about, I want to say a year or about 2 years.
2
now?
years?
Yeah.
Where did we first meet? I first met you at Cosmic Diner.
Was that really where I
true.
first met you?
Yeah, we were all together, and we went for Bob's stand-up special, and Mateo.
Ooh.
Oh, that is where I met you. Ugh, Cosmic Diner, literally the nastiest place in New York City.
And
There
they're
was a piece of
redoing
plastic
it.
in my burger once.
Nuh-uh.
And then we went back.
And then we went several
Went back.
times.
And Ms. Cracker loves Cosmic Diner.
Because Miss
I
Cracker
like
is
Miss
fucking
Cosmic Diner
weird.
too. I like
Do
it
you like
too.
Cosmic Diner?
I love diners.
I like diners too, but New York has a plethora. You
True.
know-
There's a
Not
lot better
anymore.
ones.
My favorite diner is Veselka.
They're like all
Love.
closing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are all closing because
Where
of
do-
late night food like
And like
Grubhub,
Uber Eats,
Uber Eats.
Seamless, all of it.
Oh, yeah. I never
It's
thought
killing
about that.
diner culture.
We go to the Flame a lot on
We do.
57th and 9th
I've
Avenue.
never been to that.
It's, shit.
Hey,
Last time
there's
I
no
got-
plastic in the burger. So
Last time I
the
sat in
pro.
a booth that had
where
a
the bar
column
is.
like big enough to be like a second person.
Where did you grow up? Because I'm just curious of how'd you get into like doing this stuff?
Well, first of all, I do want to say this. Your engineer probably hates me because I scream. It's just my normal. I'm
Please.
just like,
We love that.
Between the two of
Between
us.
the two of
he's
us.
adjusting right. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Well, okay, so I was born in Brooklyn, and then my mom moved to St. Lucia, and I moved there for when I was
Ooh,
like a
I've been to
year
St.
old.
Lucia.
Have you really?
Yeah, when I was little, right before my parents got divorced. That was my last vacation. Wah, wah. Anyway, but
Right before our family crumbled apart, we went to St. Lucia.
But it is like, St. Lucia is a lovely Caribbean island.
Beautiful.
So I grew up on it's like in this paradise place. Like, it's like beautiful beaches, all that stuff.
so
Like,
you moved with your mom.
Yeah, I moved there. I lived there for about 10 years, and I came
Woo!
back to 4th grade in America. And let me tell you, being a chubby, fat, gay
I was
kid
chubby,
with
fat,
an
and gay
accent.
too, with no accent.
No, but I had a fucking accent. Oh, girl, they used
What
to.
was your accent?
It was a Caribbean accent. I can't do it now. People say they hear it. I don't hear it at all.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it at all.
Oh, Bob swears in Bob's mind.
Okay,
I'm fucking
well,
Miss
Bob,
Cleo. He's like, oh, he calls me Miss Cleo all the time. I'm like, I do not sound like that. He's like, Monet, yes, you do. You talk like this. I'm like, oh,
Bob just said, I was in Glasgow, Scotland, and I called Bob, and Bob's like, I was in Glasgow, and I asked this guy, I was like, what's your name? He goes, Bagel. And he goes, excuse me? He goes, bagel. He goes, spell it. Michael. He goes, Michael Bagel. So Bob has a weird history with accents.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. And
I don't hear an accent.
Thank you.
Were you ever chubby, Patty?
Yes, you were in that childhood photo. Yes.
Okay, so
perfect circle.
there is
I
one
need to
photo
see.
where
So you were like real chubby.
Because
I was like,
no.
I was when you say fat chubby, when you say fat and chubby, I was fat chubby.
Oh, no, I was fat chubby.
chubby. Yeah.
I was
yeah.
just like baby chubby. I like grew out of it by like 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, I was up into
It wasn't.
for 8th grade. I was chubby.
Well, I'm
Did you-
still trying to come down, girl.
You look good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did kids make fun of you? I hate asking that question. That's such a stupid question.
No, I
know
don't.
where
I think
the
it's a
photo
good question.
I feel like Diane Sawyer, like, and then I hate her.
That was another good sketch on Mad TV. That was the lady who used to do Diane
Whitney
Sawyer.
Houston and Diane Sawyer and Bobby Brown.
The Christmas thing.
It was so.
Oh my god! Y'all need to post a link somewhere because those
We will.
need to see those. Yes, I was fat chubby and
Fat
they used
chubby.
To, they used to make
I've never heard someone say fat chubby before.
They used to go in on me, girl.
It's like
it was
medium rare.
relentless. By the time I was in 6th grade, I had been jumped like 3 times.
Are you
Really?
serious?
Yes.
Because you were fat chubby.
And gay.
And gay.
So
Oh,
they knew you were gay.
Oh, because I was always hanging out with all the girls.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, yo, Vanessa, let's like go to your house and like play with Barbie dolls and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And they knew. And girl, in 6th grade, I'll never forget. I was
6th
waiting,
grade?
In 6th grade, I was waiting for the bus. And waiting for the is this
That's
Fat
Patty.
Fat Patty.
He is not fat, but boy, is he cute.
Let me see.
I see why they say
I am cute, Mateo. Mateo's
he's
over
got
here
chubby
making
cheeks.
side
Yeah,
eye.
I
but
see
he's
it.
not fat chubby. I was fat.
Oh
chubby.
yeah. I mean, same.
He's got cute cheeks. I mean, he was a really
Patty.
cute kid. That's
Also,
really
you
Mateo
that
found this
look
photo on
on
our
his
way
face.
to Atlanta
We'll post
and
this.
literally disrupted the entire flight. He
Did
was
he
cackling
really?
so
Oh wait,
hard.
this caption
Yes.
is amazing.
We
What
were
did the
like,
caption say?
so
That face you make when you're bucking under the weight of your severe anxiety.
Mateo
We'll
can't
post
breathe.
this.
But while we were on the flight to Atlanta, Mateo found us
That is
and
so funny.
had a whole moment, and everyone around us was staring.
It's funny. We gotta
And
post that.
So then Bob got it and posted it on his social
Now, that's
media
a
and was
funny
like,
caption.
everybody make a meme. So memes were just flooding
Nuh-uh.
in.
That's a good meme.
Of me, yes.
That is a good meme.
That's a good
There's
meme.
also another one that's good that says listens to Kanye West once.
Do you have any pictures of you? Do you have any pictures of you when you were fat chubby? Because I hid all mine.
Oh, yeah, I don't
hid
have them,
all,
girl.
and now I want to find one because I want to show. Now I'm comfortable with myself. I want to show them. But I hid all fat chubby pictures.
We lost them on the fire. I don't know.
Was it a fire you started?
My friend Pat has he says he's like, when I was in the 3rd grade, I packed on a couple of pounds and I wanted to make some friends, so I entered the talent contest
Oh, boy.
and I sang Annie's Tomorrow and I won, but I lost.
I did a talent show in my elementary school. So fat, chubby, Jamaican Monet.
And did you know you were gay, or they were just jumping you like something's wrong?
I knew I liked dick. I mean, no
Right.
one else knew I liked dick.
Right.
Oh, girl, by 7th grade, I was having full on intercourse.
Really?
Really?
Oh, girl, I'm a New York City kid. New York City kids, we're fucked up.
Who are you? Who are you
that's
hooking
so
up with?
fascinating.
This guy, he was a Crip. His name was Ricardo.
Hey,
In 7th grade.
how
Oh my
old
God.
was Ricardo?
We can take that out. We'll take it out.
No,
Alex,
I mean-
will you mark that so we'll
I don't
take
know.
out his name?
I honestly don't care. I mean, I doubt he's listening to.
He-
to
he-
But
I'm gonna try
also,
to come
like,
after
I'm not
you.
trying to fuck with, like, Crips and, like, be in the middle of that
Oh,
shit.
girl,
They show up
Oh.
at Hardware Bar on Sunday.
Oh, could you
Could
imagine?
you imagine? And they're like, word!
How old was Ricardo?
We were both in 7th grade, so that's what 12.
So he wasn't in the Crips then.
Oh yeah, yes.
He was.
Oh,
I don't know anything about this.
She just-
I didn't
she
grow up
just-
around here.
She shows you her white card. She's like, look,
Yeah.
I promise, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I didn't
She
know.
grew up in Maine.
I grew up in
In
Maine.
Maine.
They had
Yeah.
one Jewish person in her
Yeah.
whole
Oh,
town.
girl,
Yeah.
they have Crips up in Maine. No,
Really?
actually, Maine has more Bloods, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm from Chicago.
oh, girl, y'all have the whole.
So you were hooking up 7th grade. You're having sex with another 7th grader.
Oh yeah.
How'd you get? Wow.
Oh well, I love this is my favorite story. So we were it was spring break, 7th grade year, and we went over.
And had you guys like flirted before?
no
Flirted.
not at all.
And Monet like lifted up his skirt at the sock hop.
So we went to his house for his spring break, and we were just like playing video games. And honestly, we weren't even that close friends.
Right.
But he invited me over to his house. Of
course,
he knew.
Right.
Right.
So, and then we were playing video games.
And he invited you to play video games like that's what the fuck you wanted to do.
Right.
Right.
And then he was like, I have this VHS. You want to see it? And I was like, sure.
It's his penis.
It was a blue VHS with the title White Boy Stomp on it. It was a white orgy gangbang video.
Yeah.
Was it gay?
Wow.
Yeah, it was gay.
Oh, wow.
I love the name of it.
I don't
White Boy
remember
Stomp.
Where did he
That's what I'm
get
saying.
that
I don't
from?
remember where he get how he got it, and then he stuck it in, and we started watching the girl, and then we started fooling around.
Wow.
That was great.
I was like, what was I doing? I was playing Pokemon Red with my cousin Brian at
I was doing that
sleepovers.
too. Oh,
I had a straight friend Harrison, and we found porn of his parents, and we would watch it together.
What, his parents?
Of his parent, not of his parents having sex, but it was like porn his parents had.
A little harder, Richard.
I'm pretty freaky, but I would have watched that, but probably not with him.
At that age, kids would have watched anything.
But then I remember going with my other friend, and we would Google porn. And then as we got older, he was like, "Wait a minute, why do you want to look at the same stuff I want to look at? Shouldn't you be wanting to look at guys?" Because I was like, "Let's Google breasts. Let's Google breasts." And then he started being like, "Huh?" And then I started being like, "Oh yeah, shit." And then I stopped going over to his house because I was like, he knows. You know?
Wasn't that all of our childhood? Is like they can't find out.
Oh yes,
Right.
girl.
All hell will break loose.
Oh, girl, we're all like fucking Angelina Jolie and Salt. We're like, they're gonna know. We're all like just sneaking
So you
around.
never had
I
a
was like
girlfriend too.
I was like a pro at like deleting history and like removing
Yeah.
everything from my computer because my parents did not.
Did you
they
ever have a
still
girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you
Really?
really, Patty?
Yeah. Really?
No.
Her name was
Patty.
Misty, and she was a good. Her name was Misty, and she was probably
Misty?
like yes. And
What do you mean?
She was the gym
She
leader
was
of the
like
water.
a foot taller than me.
What do you mean she was your girlfriend?
She was like my girlfriend.
Did y'all hook up?
I've never. We actually.
So you weren't like, I'm your boyfriend, you're my girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we didn't like have sex or anything like that.
What
We would
grade
like
was this?
hold hands and kiss. It was like probably like 5th or 6th grade or something
Really?
like that. Because I
Okay,
was like
alright.
gone after like 5th or 6th grade. I was pretty much like gone from high school. I
Right.
I wasn't there.
So you guys would like just kind of.
Just like play pretend.
Right.
Basically.
Wow.
You know, we were like in a relationship.
Play pretend
but,
you wore
like,
her dresses.
She would like come over and we would like watch movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, like, you know.
But you've never ever seen a pussy before?
No.
Like, in real life?
I've never
Same.
seen
Have
one.
I never? Wait, have I ever seen one in real life?
Like
Yeah.
one that you
Yes,
were interacting
when I
with.
was in yes, what?
Patty.
Well, I did not sexually. So
That's
there's
what we were asking.
no, but there's this
Yes,
place
I've
in
seen a
Honolulu,
pussy.
Hawaii, and there is a woman who does tricks where she shoots goldfish out of her pussy.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
and really, Pete is not
Wow.
going to show up
And it
for
was
that.
literally like an inch away from my face. That's
Oh
the
my God, I
most
wanna go. It's like
interaction that I've
SeaWorld.
had.
It's actually better for the fish than SeaWorld.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this one, and then there was one that smoked a cigarette with her pussy.
Well, I could do that.
Yes,
No.
Okay.
I have video receipts. I will show you
Oh,
later.
bitch, I'll do it. I'll show y'all right now. Let me show y'all how to do it.
Really? Yes.
Smoked a cigarette with her pussy.
That's everything.
Pussy coughs too.
I'm really curious.
Let's say, have you ever seen a vagina?
Absolutely.
You
not.
never interacted with a vagina ever?
No. Are you really?
But he did have
I was
a
working at
girlfriend.
Michael's
Right,
Arts and
you
Crafts.
had a girlfriend.
and I
Didn't-
broke up with her in the yarn section.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God.
Let me see,
First of
Patty.
all, that is
Show
a
me.
sad vagina. Look
Oh,
at
I don't. Oh, my
Why is
cat.
Patty
No,
showing
no.
us
All right.
right now?
Okay.
Patty,
Okay.
that's
Why?
happening in Hawaii?
That is what they do in Hawaii.
Aren't there beaches?
Wow.
it. First of all, her vagina is prolapsing. That is an issue, girl.
I mean, it looked like a water slide.
So when did you have your first boyfriend?
Well, Ricardo was kind of like my first boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he's really, and I mean, I dated someone in college a little bit, but I met him like the month before I went to college, and I went away to college, and
Right.
so we weren't really in a relationship. Like we said we were for a year. I was like, bitch,
And
I was on Craigslist by then. I was like
Right.
living my life on Craigslist.
May it
I
rest
used
in
to do
peace.
Craigslist.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
girl. Now they like Craigslist is canceled.
Craigslist
I know
is
they
gas.
canceled the personal ads.
But I wonder if
Done.
that's to thwart child trafficking because there's been like problems with that, like
Really?
prostitution, which maybe I don't know because like the back pages they like cut the personals out of that, so maybe Craigslist that's why they were doing it.
Oh,
that's all I
really?
could
What if
think
they
of
just
because why would
move
they
it to
stop
home,
it?
home decor or something?
Oh, girl, my favorite thing used to be was to go to read the misconnections on Craigslist.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
like, I was riding the 2 train today.
Wait, don't they still have that?
Yeah.
They just got rid of like the
Men
The-
for
just
men,
the men for
yeah.
men.
women for women.
they
This
just
could-
got rid of men for men.
Men for
Yeah.
everything is
That's the only one.
Well,
they
there
got
was
rid of.
like everything. There was like men for man with woman, man for man
Yeah.
with man
The
it
men
was a
for
lot.
men ones, it was so funny because it'd be like man for woman, I want to take you out for dinner. Like woman for man, I'm like looking for someone to like be a provider. Like woman for woman, like let's talk. And then men for men's like suck my dick right now.
Absolutely,
suck my dick
girl.
right now.
They were like, I am home, ass up. 8 of you come
Right.
over right
Yeah.
now. And
Literally
wow, wow, wow.
wormhole
Not
waiting
7.
on 81st
Yeah.
Street.
I want 8.
I want 8 poppers provided. Like it was like the most.
Poppers.
Poppers. I am not a fan of
I've
poppers.
never done poppers.
I'm not into it.
And I was just in Austin, and I was with a bunch of gays, and they were doing like they were selling like but they were selling poppers like this one's lavender, and so they're all.
word.
I know.
Were you the one that told? What does it do? It loosens your butt.
Well, that's what people say. It's
Well,
supposed to.
so I mean, I've used poppers before, and like, yeah, it gives you like a euphoric like head high, and it sort
Well,
of
on
like
my
loosens
wedding
all your
night-
muscles. But that's basically because it like just fucks your head, and you
Is it
have
a
no
tranquilizer?
control.
It's
I don't even know
it's
what it
It's
is.
like a highly concentrated, the thing that they use to clean VHS tapes. Yeah. It's,
No,
I would just
literally.
put it
Yeah,
down.
that's
is?
that's what it is.
On my wedding night.
Well,
David,
faggots like it
yes.
so much they have a delivery system on Fire Island where you can have them like delivered to whatever house you're staying.
they
on.
should just make a giant popper made of gold, and we dance around
They
it
should
like
make
the
a vending
pagan
machine.
that we do.
Well, funny story about me and Popper. So, a few, 2 years ago, I did this thing with Dusty Ray Bottoms, who's also on season 10. Her boyfriend wrote this amazing play Alice is Burning, and we were at their apartment doing a reading for it. And then after the reading, they're like, what is everyone doing? I was like, oh, I'm about to go home, blah, 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 blah. And then someone just pulls out a bottle of poppers. They're like, you guys want to do poppers? And I was like,
Do poppers.
Was this your first time?
yeah, I've never done it before. And I was like, I've heard about it. Let me just try this thing. Girl, I put that thing in my nose. I said, absolutely not. Black people, this is a slippery slope. Turn around next week. I'm going to be full on Whitney Houston in a bathtub, living my popper's dreams. You know what I mean? I was like, no, thank you.
So did you snort it up?
Yeah, I sniffed it, and you got lightheaded for like 5 seconds, and it's over.
And I
Yeah,
don't
that's
like
the
being
thing is like you have to
lightheaded.
keep using it and
No.
then keep
Over and
using
over and
it.
over. Yeah,
You
it's
turn
so
into
good.
Allison from that TV show in A&E, which is like, I feel like I'm walking on sunshine.
Oh my God, the best.
What was the show? Addicted? What is it?
Intervention.
Intervention.
Oh, yeah.
Intervention. Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, the whip it one. The
the
whip it.
oh,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Ah! You know, she's like normal now.
Is she?
Yeah, she's like recovered
She's
and
been
totally
sober
normal.
for
And
like several
Okay.
years.
Wow. She's just normal now.
Never
I
happened.
mean, okay, normal. I'm stretching it, but
When did you start doing performance stuff?
Oh, so I started doing drag.
Faggot.
Funny story. My friend Bradley came over to my apartment in the Bronx. Where
And how old were you?
when I started drag?
Yeah. Or like, was this like college years or?
Yeah, so in my college, I went to Westminster Choir College, probably the gayest.
joyful joy.
I never heard of that college.
Yeah, it's a small college in Princeton. It's like the music school.
He's an
in
opera
Princeton.
singer.
Really?
Yeah, like a professionally trained
You guys
opera
should
singer.
do a show.
Okay.
Mateo can sing opera.
I know. Oh, he has a
Good.
lovely voice.
Yeah.
I like how we both agreed that we hate what's her name?
Cecilia Bartoli.
Yeah, we hate her.
No.
For anyone who listens to opera, you would know. Sounds like
If
a
any of you listen to opera, I'm impressed.
Wait, if who?
If people listen to opera, I'm impressed. It seems to me it's like a very like smart thing to do.
It honestly isn't, because a lot of people I know listen to opera are fucking idiots.
Really?
and a lot of people who sing it are fucking idiots.
Because I always listen. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, I've never choose to listen to it, but like I'll go to the opera.
Can you
like
follow
pretty
what's
to watch.
happening?
Well, yeah, because they give you subtitles.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like if you go to the Met, like in the back of the seats,
Yeah.
like of each
Oh,
row,
I
they
could
give you
I could do
subtitles.
that.
Well,
We should go.
Yeah, we should do
also-
it. That would be funny.
Did you know Patty has like a fucking connection to the Met, and he never tell. Girl, she's so
I have a
nasty
Maria
and so
Callas
rude.
poster up in my apartment.
I have a friend that's in the ensemble.
Why haven't
Girl,
really?
same reaction.
Really?
Same
But you
reaction.
offered me free tickets to Cats, and I can't go to the opera. Are you joking? Can we all go?
I mean, she
I would
does like
love to.
get tickets all the time.
Right.
Just be
She
like,
can.
and what?
She can.
Is it a she or a he? She.
It's a she. It's an-
because we
it's a
say she
she.
for inanimate objects. I
Right,
have no idea what we're
right.
referring to.
It's
it your
it's a
female?
biological female that I worked with
so
when
she
I
doesn't
was
watch
a
Drag
kid.
Race.
I don't know. She might.
I was like, pull
I don't know.
strings, be
I
like
don't know what
Monet
they do.
Exchange.
I mean, they're pretty busy because Drag Race happens when they're in their season, right?
By the
And
way,
they're,
you
like,
know,
always working.
You said my name a couple times because her last name is Mateo, and so there's this one clip of you going Mateo, and I was like Monet.
Oh my God, y'all should get her on this podcast. Obviously,
We'll take them all on.
Damn! Oh, you're talking about
Did you not
Vanjie.
get that? Did you not get the Vanjie? You didn't understand the Vanjie?
I
thing
did not
said?
get that tweet.
Oh my
I
God, I'm
also, it
showing
was
you
also,
right
to
now.
be fair, and you should feel very honored. It was the first thing I read this
Is
morning.
this not the funniest tweet you've ever?
So when did you start? When you were at the Westminster College, when did you start? Like what planted the seed even?
I'm sorry, I'm like chewing.
No,
No, we don't care.
we don't care.
So, at my college,
Westminster
Choir
College. And at this point, does your mom know you're gay?
No.
Oh,
No.
But yes,
Oh, you're right. Exactly.
Right.
No, honestly, it's
so
true.
it's like just not talked about.
Yeah.
because being gay in the Caribbean is illegal.
Oh, it is. It's St. Lucia's not illegal. It's very taboo.
Very taboo,
St. Lucia
yeah.
is probably one of the one of the more liberal
Right.
West Indian countries. Jamaica. It's like it
the
is actually
Chi-Chi man.
legal there. Exactly.
they have a whole song about hanging the Chi-Chi man.
Right.
Which to me, I'm like, really?
Oh my
I'm
god!
like, that
hearing
sounds like
you
a
say
Pokemon.
That, it's so funny the way you say it. Say it again.
I say it like an Italian. Ma perché dobbiamo fare questa cosa con Chi-Chi man? I think faggot's a better word. Chi-Chi man. It's like, go, Chi-Chi man.
So I'm at this college, and to help relieve stress and give us something fun to do, the college, they would bring a drag queen in, and we would do a drag ball.
Cool.
Yeah, and all the freshmen and sophomores would get up because the juniors and seniors at this point they're jaded. They're like, I'm already owe the government like $1 million fucking dollars. I'm not getting
Right.
dressed up in drag. Fuck
Right.
you. But the freshmen and sophomores were like, well, let's do it.
Right.
So, and they would bring Peppermint. And Peppermint would come, and
Wow.
yeah, so Peppermint was the first drag queen I ever saw. This was March 23rd.
Was it mind blowing? Were you like, did you know right away? Like, this is it?
No, I honestly, growing up in New York, I was scared of drag queens. I thought drag queens were fucking weird. I'm like, why do these guys dress up like women? Ew, that's gross.
I think a lot of
Ugh.
times too, like when gays are first exposed to gay culture,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot. We've been told our whole lives this is wrong, that's wrong.
Yep.
So you have to like shed those layers off
I
of you
first
and
saw
start
L Word,
realizing what's okay.
When I first saw any kind of gay depiction of anything on TV, I would like turn it off. Like I was
Really?
like,
you never
yeah,
went
I
to the
would
Home
go-
Depot. That's such a hacky joke. Sorry.
I would just turn it off though. I'd be like, whoa, 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 and then I would like take a walk and then come back and like turn it back on. Like it was like too much.
Wow.
I used to like live in hotels, and Queer as Folk would come on like late at night,
Love
and
it.
I would wait for my dad or guardian, whoever was with me at the time, to go to sleep, and I would turn on Queer as Folk. And you know when you watch the TV like at the lowest
Yes.
volume,
Oh,
so
absolutely.
someone wakes up, you can press one button
Right.
so that it goes silent.
Yep, and you're like straining.
Yeah, that was like me
girl.
watching Queer as Folk. Till I got to high school, then I like bought all the DVDs and like whatever, and, like,
Blasted
really
it.
had my
Yep.
moment, and like, you know.
It's such a good show. I was obsessed with Brian Kinney.
I never watched Queer as Folk. I remember
did
Real
it.
Sex
Get Out.
though. I would
Yes.
like.
Oh my
I
God,
would also
Real
do that
Sex.
with
Real Sex
yeah.
was so good.
And now I'm an adult, I'm like, these aren't real sex. These are weird people.
Right, it's
Like,
like-
Right,
none of it
this is
real
specifically
sex.
fetish stuff.
Yeah, there was like a woman
Yeah.
who like
Which is-
brushed her
I-
teeth with semen. I was like, is that what I'm supposed to do?
What?
I know, but it was on the show. So I,
I
was
just
like,
remember
oh.
this one guy
Remember
in a
Undressed
mango,
on
like,
MTV?
Of course,
Yes.
girl.
Undressed.
You would wait for the gay character to maybe one day
Yes.
hold hands. Like,
Right.
please hold hands. It's
Wait,
like-
yes.
What?
Undressed. On
You never saw
MTV.
that?
Everyone's yelling at me
Yeah.
right now.
Get out. The only
I've
thing
never
better
seen
was
that.
Next.
I've seen that.
Next
the
was
best show that's
good.
ever
Undressed was
existed.
this like bizarrely sexual show on MTV late night where people would just like get. What was the premise? They would get undressed
Just like
and have
exploring
sex.
fetishes. Like I remember a guy had like an eating fetish, so he would like make meals and watch his girlfriend eat them. There was like
Sounds like
that's
a
not
nice-
dress.
yeah, there was an episode
No,
of like
that's weird sex. I think.
No,
Yeah.
this was there was a plot on Undressed. I mean,
Really?
they had it was all like in dormitories and like there was
Right,
like a
yeah.
soap
Let
me
opera.
Google it.
And I remember one time they had gay characters. One episode there was a guy who was his girlfriend. He was obsessed with like eating fetishes, so he would make her all this food. That was an episode of Undressed.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, burned into my brain.
Do you remember
I forgot about it. I'm
One
Googling
Girl, Five Gays?
It wasn't like a Bravo reality series or something
No,
like that.
it
or
was like
E!
one of those like kind of like this, where like one girl and five gays, and they'll all sit around talking about.
Oh
sex
yes,
stuff.
yes, yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
the Swan?
Yes.
The Swan, yeah, with like that old, those old bitches.
They just
Undressed
destroyed their
is-
lives.
The series follows the relationship, both sexual and romantic, of young people, often high schoolers, college
Weird.
students, and 20-somethings in the Los Angeles areas. The series was controversial for its frank discussions about sex, including depictions of promiscuous behavior between tweens as well as same-sex couples.
There was a girl. There was like one sex couple
Right.
a season.
Right.
Yeah, but we took it. I
Oh,
mean, I would take it
absolutely.
and run with it. I mean, I was at that point. I mean, if a Christmas tree I was having
Totally.
a pointer and edge to it.
Yeah, even just like a
I'm like, is
maybe.
it single? I mean, I was just so desperate.
Mateo, you seem like that's not even your vibe. You seem so cool, calm, and collected.
I
Me
agree.
today?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably because I'm on Mucinex and I'm very dizzy.
No, not today. Like for as long as I've known you.
Oh no, I was a neurotic mess.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you are not.
I was. Once I started doing stand up, I started to chill out because I found my
that's so
calling.
interesting, 'cause
But
that made
before
me
then, I
more.
was like
Really?
crazy. You know what I used to do before stand up is I would trap. I wanted to perform, but I didn't know I wanted to be a stand up yet. So my friend Jilly was like, "Oh, I'm in this cabaret group and we perform all over the city. You can come with." But it was with drag queens, which we'll get to this in a minute, and cabaret dancers, and we performed at gay strip clubs. So for a year, I was like a filler. Like I'd go on and sing while like the drag queen changed and the strippers, I don't know, fluffed.
What would you sing?
Barbara Streisand, Mariah
course.
Carey. I could pick all the music. I was booed,
Right.
everything. But I loved it. I'd get wasted and go on stage and be like, too much, just singing to my heart's desire. But we had this one drag queen, I won't say her name. She was
I'm like, can you please mouth it to me?
it was. I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
And she kept saying, she's like, it was like when RuPaul's Drag Race came out. And so she was like, I have a 50% chance of getting on RuPaul's Drag
Oh,
Race.
bitch,
Oh,
And I
my
literally
God.
said, well, then so do I.
Right.
And so does everybody here. Like,
Right.
what is this conversation? But that was my first exposure to working with drag queens, was like these sort of like shit drag queens in Chicago in like a
I
western
actually had that in
suburb strip
Boston.
bar.
I did they had me do stand up in the middle of a drag burlesque type show.
Ooh.
But I remember one of them was really good, and I forget her name. I'll get it because I've seen her then like since around. She was like all the other ones were whatever, and then she was like amazing, and I was like, she just like, was stand out.
I remember figuring out that drag queens could be funny, and I
I think
was
it was
like,
Becca DeBus.
I fell in love with her.
Becca
the Butt.
She better
These
been black,
names.
bitch.
There was this. I went to Roscoe's. Have you worked at Roscoe's yet?
Of course.
So I was at
I love
Roscoe's.
Roscoe's.
Well, and this one drag queen was put. She had she was in a giant bed, but like forward, so it looked like you were above. And there was a song called like "I'm eating saltine crackers in my bed." It was like a 1950s song, and she'd eat the crackers and then spit them out on the audience. And I was dying of laughter. And that was the first time I was like 21. I was
See,
like,
I don't like shit like that.
but
No.
but I'd never seen that. I was like, oh, drag queens can be funny. Like,
Right.
I didn't know what drag was.
But you know what? That's how I kind of came into drag in New York City. Like when I first started performing around, there was Saliva Tuesdays at the Ritz, and Saliva Tuesdays. Have you ever? No, this is like a party. It was
yeah,
like-
because I want to hear like how do you
5
like
years
what do
ago.
you? It's so interesting to me
Because
the
we do open mics.
yeah like what's the begin? So you do the show in college and you're like
No,
so into it.
I didn't do the show in college. I
You
just
just
did.
saw
I just
it.
yeah, I saw it. I mean, I did it, but it's just like one night. You just
Right.
everyone gets dressed in drag and do one night. And then
And did the
after
show
that-
go well?
Yeah, I mean, I was first runner up.
Hey. Not that anyone remembers. Yeah.
I was definitely pepperminted that season. But yeah, but after that, so I did it that one night, March 23rd, 2008. Never forget it, 2009. And then after that, I did it the next year, and then my college life went on. And then when I graduated, I started teaching in the Lower East Side at PS 130. I was teaching genre music K through 5.
You would have been a really good teacher.
Oh, I am a great teacher.
Yeah.
That's
with like
great.
these little like kindergartens, like. But I hated waking up at 7 a.m. in the morning. I was like, I mean, at like 5 o'clock in the morning because you have to be there by 7. I'm like,
Right.
this is for the birds. I
Right.
hate it.
Right.
Lesson plans, fuck my life. No.
Right.
So then I started singing professionally. I sang at Portland Opera for 2012
Wow.
and 2013. And then I came back that summer and I had spent all my money that I made singing in Portland Opera.
And for opera, do you guys have to like? Obviously, you like. There's like a whole audition thing, and then
Yeah.
I got to audition, and then they took me, and then I was in their program there, their poser program, studio artist, and yeah, so I made money, but I spent it all. So then that summer I came back to New York, 2013, and I was like, 2012, and I was like, I need fucking money. So then
Yeah.
I went to Peppermint again, had a show at Therapy called Cattle Call, and it was like anyone could just show up, you can compete. It was $100 prize, but you had to be in drag. And so I just like threw a wig on girl, put some red lipstick from MAC. I put on Russian red from MAC, which looks terrible on black people, by the way. and liquid liner, and I didn't win, but then I kind of got into it then, and then I started going out to the Ritz and stuff, and then Saliva Tuesdays happened. Now I say that Saliva Tuesdays was this like experimental kind of drag, like people would like shit out apples, and
So Patty was there.
Patty can do whatever he
Honey
puts his mind
LeBron.
to.
That is also where I first met Bob. Bob, yeah, that's where I first met Bob. Bob did this crazy.
Patty
number.
should have apple, the apple would come out a better apple. It would,
Okay, Emma, we don't
It
have
would
to.
come out like a caramel apple.
Yeah.
Do it come out like
Maybe
those
not.
McDonald's
Girl,
apple pies?
There is an ointment for that, girl. Not a caramel apple.
I said it would be McDonald's apple pies. That would fit Patty perfectly.
And yeah, it was this crazy party where people would like shit out apples. One time, Jasmine
I don't
Rice-
even understand how they do that.
Oh, girl, you just... Patty.
That's another podcast.
They get the apple in, and then they walk around, and then they come in and push it out.
Yeah,
got it.
And then this party, it was hosted by Thorgy Thor and another queen named Azrael, who lived
In Manhattan?
In Manhattan, right in
cool.
Ritz. And then so the person did this number where she like shut out the apple. And then she like cut it up and she put it in a salad, and she did this whole tossing salad number. It was a great number. It was
That's funny.
I thought she was going to feed it to someone.
Yeah.
Oh, so she threw the salad, she did the thing, and then she finishes the number and she leaves the bowl on stage. And Thorgy Thor was like, no, she did not really shit that apple out. Thorgy goes and takes the apple chunks.
This is why you always have to watch the show. Wow.
Look, Thorgy watched it, but she just thought maybe
It was like a really good magic trick. She had a trick pelvis. Like, what did she think?
So Thorgy
It's
ate
also
the
though,
apple.
like, why is that so crazy? Like, we don't eat ass all the time.
Right, but you know the
A
person.
stranger's listen. There's one
know,
thing like
I mean-
eating ass.
Well,
there's other
actually,
thing, like
not even really.
eating a stranger's
Right.
apple
But
pussy.
usually you get to look at the ass. Usually you get to look at the ass right before you go in to eat
That's
it, so you didn't
true.
get to see it. Before.
Right.
I did it the other day.
It's stranger
Did you
apple
really?
pussy.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm all into it.
Yeah.
Wait, for your first time?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, always. I try to get to that right as quick as I can because that's like something I can do to differentiate myself sexually. To be like, I'm all about doing butt stuff.
Well, also, I
Makes
feel
me
like
stand out.
I said she has the sexual proclivities of a 45-year-old businessman in Midtown.
And I always try to. I used to always be good. I always try to make the girl feel like it's her idea because I'd be like playing with her butt, and then if she would like push back into it, then I'd like kind of slowly do it. And then if she would make more, then I'd make it seem like she's kind of. And then when I get a little bit of the green light, then I'm like, all right, boom.
You're like, rah, floor
But
it.
then I was
little
with a
bit of
bunch
the
of
green
people that were not into butt stuff. They'd be like, no. I'm like, motherfucker.
It's
But then
such an
recently I found
antiquated
someone-
notion.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, get into it. It's
Yeah.
everything. Butt stuff
People
is
like
shit.
butt
Literally.
stuff. They're
Butt stuff
lying.
is
I
shit.
agree.
I'm a
Okay,
bottom.
no one heard that joke.
But then I don't usually. Oh, I just got it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you get
Butt
it?
stuff is the shit. Thank you, Mateo. Patty, you're not laughing.
you
You're
can't
rolling
hear
your
my eye roll.
Listen, darling, I had so much Mucinex this morning. I feel like my sister dead.
eyes. Oh my god.
I feel bad. I actually feel bad. Lorna has brain cancer.
Really?
Does she
Yeah,
really?
she does.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
feel bad. So well wishes to Lorna. I wish her well wishes.
So you do. So you go and you're seeing these things, and then when were you like, ooh, I can make a career out of this?
Oh, because so the reason why that was going on, there was this monthly pageant called Our Lady of Saliva, and they would get 5 girls at the end of every month. Like Jasmine Rice did it, Miss Cracker did it, Bob did it.
So you guys all saw each other around. Were you like friendly with each other, or were you competitive?
At first, to be honest, I did not like Bob. I was like,
Why did Bob come off strong and opinionated? I don't get it.
Bob, he looked angry and grumpy, like from across the room. But he was always very Bob is weird. He's like friendly but mean at the same time. Like you would like see him at the end of the bar, just sitting there like.
Here's the thing: Bob is like. Bob is hard to describe because he's one of the best friends I have. He's so loyal. He's so smart. But it's like there's like he does like offer you like a way. There has to be a way in.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
absolutely.
At first,
Well, my way in was I was doing the Our Lady of Saliva, and I was like, and I did not know how to sort that.
he
point.
listens to this podcast, by the way.
Does
Really
he?
Hey, Bob.
Oh Lord.
So you did not know how to what at that point?
So.
Oh yeah, someone's fucking hard. Did you see I, Tanya? Did you see I, Tanya?
He just got so Boston.
Did you see I, Tanya?
So fucking hard. I didn't see it.
In it, she had to sew her own outfits, and it's like you don't even think of that because that
I
shit
love how
is
you
hard.
would Tanya.
She had to make her own outfits, but same with drag. We don't think of you guys having to make your own goddamn outfits.
Well, it's
like,
season 10, and there's still girls who don't know how to make their own
You
outfits.
do all
and
this stuff.
that's because
and then you got to know how to sew. That's
do,
a
yeah.
fucking like if it's
Monet,
like
I'm not lying. I liked your sponge outfit.
it would
Thank
and
literally.
it was conceptual.
It would be
Thank
like if
you.
on top of everything else, Mateo and I had to make our own shoes. Like we don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? Like why should you
He
have to
made an
know-
entire dress out of sponges.
Wow.
I did.
So you didn't know how to sew, which
didn't know how to
fair
sew.
enough. And have you sewed before?
Yeah, my mom taught me how to sew like mini pillows when I was a kid.
Really?
Well, you
She
can
sewed in
sew?
mine, but that's
Just like really simple.
but ending the sewing is hard because you gotta like whip it in and then
Yeah, you have to do, like, a loop
Oh,
and
that's
then
hand
pull.
sewing. I mean, obviously I can. If you can, I know how to hand
Use a
sew,
machine.
but I use a machine.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't think.
But I don't do that. So Bob helped me make my first gown that I needed for the
Aww.
thing, and he helped me. And he was just like, "Come over to my apartment," and I was like,
I love Bob.
I know. And I went to his apartment. He made me this like gown, which I still have, by the way. 'cause
Oh,
for
wow.
But see, that's
sentimental
Bob.
reasons.
Bob knows if you're going to be friends, and he just is like, that's it, we're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went to his house. And then that's how we met, and that's how I did Saliva. And really another butt story from Saliva.
Yeah.
Jasmine Rice was another New York drag queen on Queens of Shades of New, whatever the fuck.
Shades of New York?
Queen of New York.
That is they need to change
Wait,
the
I
name.
need to
I know.
Google that.
-5 multiply by the Queen of Shade
Yeah,
and the
it's like-
hypothesis of New
Girl,
York.
just call it Shade or whatever. So
Marty's like, let's just call it Marty.
So Jasmine Rice, she did the Our Lady of Saliva, and she did this whole lonely old woman number, and she's in this like old lady like house coat thing, and in the number she pulls up her skirt and then she shits out a Magnum sized condom
Whoa.
filled with powdered sugar. Because
She really shit it out?
yeah, she put it up her and she shitted it out on stage at the same place
Man,
that
just
Apple
shitted
landed
on
3 years ago. And Jasmine Rice, she picks up the loaf, this Magnum sized condom full of powdered sugar, and she pops it open in the entire room.
Oh my
it
God.
looks like the entire room fills up with this powdered sugar, and you hear everyone do like, "Oh!" because we were all just so scared.
Yeah.
Of this powdered sugar.
No,
Comics
fucking
think
kidding.
they have tough gigs.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, that is wild.
Yeah, that's wild.
There is a video somewhere. I mean, no, I'm gonna find it. But there is
I
a
would
video
love
of
to
someone
watch
using
it.
I mean, what would you do?
Because
Scream and cry.
the Ritz is so
Small.
hot. There's this huge like industrial fan behind her, so that's what made it go everywhere. She probably, it was like, whoosh.
No.
It was like something from like a fucking movie. It was crazy.
A horror
I would
movie.
duck and cover.
everyone.
Be pushing old grandmas out of the way.
And you know, it was the one party in New York where it would literally bring, because now the New York drag scene is a little segregated. There's like what it always has been. There's like the Hell's Kitchen queens and the Brooklyn queens and the ones who only work in the West Village and the ones who only
Interesting.
work uptown. You know what I mean? But Saliva, literally everyone would finish their gigs on Tuesday and everyone would be at the Ritz, no matter from Brooklyn.
And how many drag queens are we talking?
Oh, you talking like upwards of like 30 drag queens
Okay.
in this room watching the show every
Wow.
week. It was the craziest
So
thing.
30 is a good amount because with comedians there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them.
Yeah.
in New York.
yeah, there's just, I mean, and it keeps growing.
Right.
I mean, it's the same with drag queens. Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
wasn't all the drag queens that exist.
Well, now
Like,
drag
they're
has become very
popping out of the woodwork.
popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how have you noticed like a
it's-
big shift in drag?
Oh, totally. There's a very big shift in drag. Honestly, it makes it a little, you know, now that I am a rude girl, thank God, you know what I mean? It's cool in that way, but I remember not being on the show and you seeing all these girls who drag is their fucking hobby and
Right.
they're like on national television.
Oh,
like,
that would be
living-
killer.
You know what I mean?
That's why I love Miss Coco Peru.
Looking for real.
She's been around forever playing Grand Theft Auto. Like, look at this kitchen. Gorgeous painting.
That would be because like in stand up sometimes there'll be people that like don't do it. Like I remember there's this huge competition, Stand Up for Diversity. I mean, fuck that thing.
Diversity.
Yeah, but
They had a deaf
seriously,
comic
fuck
once.
it. They're not gay friendly on there. But they, there would be like a line around the block, and I remember standing next to someone. And they were like, "Oh, I've never done stand up before. This is my first time doing it." And I was like, "This is not the thing to do."
Right.
So with drag, but they would get on the show, and they were just doing it as a hobby.
Yeah. These
Motherfucker.
people who have literally never stepped foot inside a club, but now
Wow.
you see them. I'm not gonna say any names, but they're from season 5.
Right.
All right, let's go through the list.
And they would be on the show. You're like, how the fuck are you here?
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Right.
It's like it's just not fair.
But the cream rises.
yeah.
You know what? So, like, we have like it's drag and comedy are very similar in the sense that we have multiple gigs a night. You're running around the city, all
Yeah.
this stuff, the community. So for me, it's because we're dominated by 99% straight people, audiences and comedians.
Yeah, 99.8.
99.8.
Yeah.
Like Wednesdays, it's nice because I get to come to your show, The Help, and just like be around gays. And I actually was talking to a comic who was making fun of my Instagram. He was like, "That's not what comics do."
Let me go tell whoever makes fun of your Instagram, he'll fuck himself. You work so hard for your body.
Well, hold on, Emma, hold on. I was like, she's so.
No,
he does.
It's like we're back at the car dealership.
I know, right?
Mateo works. You work out
No.
all the time. Like I never work out, so it's like
just like
put in a lot of
straight
work.
dudes like don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
Wait,
They don't
that's
get
what I'm
it.
saying,
It's a
'cause
work of art.
What I said was, he goes,
Was he in shape?
No, but he goes, that's not what comics do. And I said, let me explain something to you. I was like,
You're a
we
star,
don't
not a
live
comic.
in the same world.
Yeah,
I was
girl.
like, you need to be the only straight person around a room of gay people to see what I'm going through every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it ended positively. I was like, I'd love to bring you to this show called The Help. And I was like, we'll get an Italian dinner first. He's like, great, that'd be awesome. But I think it's so funny that like what I'm doing on Instagram,
he been?
it being
Did he
a
go?
thought. No, this is like recent. So, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Because in our world, it's totally normal.
I think it's really stupid for people to say that's not what comics do. Because also, I mean, my whole thing is.
Can you imagine me going to the Knicks game being like, I made it?
Well, I think-
that wouldn't
right.
be me either.
I think it's stupid for anyone to be like, that's not what we do in any profession, because always
Also-
the leaders of a profession have been doing something that's outside of the box,
Exactly.
and that's not
'Cause
expected,
it's like,
which is
guess
why
what?
they're like, why they
I'm
are
not
so
trying to be like
successful.
most comics. I'm trying to be the 1 in a billion that actually fucking makes it and get famous and shit. So if you want to like open
I
for me
love Emma. She's
sometime,
like a pit
then
bull.
cool.
Oh, I love Emma.
You know what I mean? It's not even
Oh.
like
Is that my phone?
There's a bomb going off.
it's not what comics do. Be like, cool, you keep doing what comics do, and I'll keep doing what people that make it
But-
real big do.
Monet has the best drag show in the city. Every Wednesday
Ooh.
at Therapy, 11 o'clock.
Are you gonna come, Emma?
I'd love to. Wait, what day?
Wednesday. Why don't we go
Wednesday.
next Wednesday?
Okay.
Could we go?
Oh, well,
Oh,
that's so
well,
easy.
the only thing. Wait. Yeah. I'll
It
be
starts at
here.
11 p.m., Emma.
I'm fly really early to LA Thursday morning because I'm going to the GLAAD Awards.
Oh my God, the
Well,
glad I would
just-
love.
Oh, yeah, she's on
Just
Crazy
go and then
Ex-Girlfriend.
go home and go to bed.
Maybe, yeah. And we just got picked up for season 4, but I don't know if that's going to mean anything for me. But it's
Yeah, you're her lesbian lover. What are
Right.
you? What is she gonna? Never mind, straight. Just
You never know.
throw the lesbian out of here.
you never know. But it'll be good FaceTime.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
go.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm just adding time to my parking meter. That's why I
You
had
can
the
do that
alarm.
from your phone.
Yes, girl.
You can
Well,
do anything from your phone. You
just
really
love
need to
18.
get with the apps. I know you were saying that you hate
Oh, I hate
You don't
it.
like apps?
No.
because I don't really like Starbucks. Like I don't like going.
Well, you know
to
I don't.
Starbucks.
I went on national television and talked about how much
Right, I
it.
hate Starbucks, but they're the only thing
But
that's
I go
close
every
to me,
day.
and there are no local shops on Washington Heights. Blah 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 blah. But a Starbucks app, you can download shit, and then you just walk in and you pick it up and you leave. You don't have to fuck with nobody.
Okay, see, but that how do you? What will stop me from just walking to the counter and just picking up something?
Thank you,
Nothing,
Monet.
because
and
I have
especially
before.
New York City.
I have walked in there and no one's paid attention to me, and I'm like, fuck it. But I'm an honest person, so I only take the shit that I'm supposed to
Yeah.
take.
Patty, I want you to think about what you
But-
just said. I'm teasing. I'm joking. I'm trying to make you laugh. It worked with Monet.
Look at Patty's face.
Patty's so
You know, I
angry.
get into a thing when I'm like serious and passionate about something.
About a
There's
Starbucks
like no
app?
fucking around with
We're
me. When
talking
I'm
about
like
a
really,
Starbucks app.
Yeah, but you know when I like really have a point to make, he's always the one to like make
I
a joke,
agree.
and I'm always like, not now. I'm being serious.
Oh, I get it. You got to get it out. I feel the way
Well,
about
someone's
the-
got to be Bob when Bob's not here.
I'm like, it'll fucking tear me apart from the inside
Wait,
if I don't
so
get
the
this
Starbucks
out.
app is really good.
So it's good, yeah.
Really?
I mean, that's, I feel even
With
lame
you.
for saying that because
No.
I fucking
I had
hate
to find the key
Starbucks,
there.
but
well, if
but
the
it's the
app
best
is
way
good,
to deal with them.
Let me tell you, when something is good, it's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dad.
What was that? What was that?
I wish you came down and watched our Netflix specials.
Oh my God, I would
yeah,
have loved to come.
They'll be out.
It comes out this summer.
But I was a little busy filming a TV
Busy.
show.
I run a television show. I love it before, and no one was able. We weren't able to talk about the fact that you were doing it.
I know. And it's
So
like
I'm going to come
everyone
some
knew.
Thursday. I mean, I'm going to come some Wednesday, though. Not this
I would
next
love
Wednesday,
that.
but I would love to maybe the 18th.
Yeah.
I'm down. 18th. Let's
Okay,
go.
let's do it.
We'll put it in our phones after the show.
And I'm
Patty.
going to take
Yeah,
a
I'm
bet
here.
that the person I'm talking to and I will no longer be talking. Are there any hot,
What?
like women there?
Actually,
Did
we
you not
just
notice-
hired. They just hired a lesbian cocktail server.
Did you
Yeah?
not notice
Is
the
she
woman who you
attractive?
brought on stage last
I
week?
didn't see her yet. Yeah.
You brought the woman on stage last week for the game, you and Pixie, and she had Ugg boots on, and no one mentioned it.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, I go Patty, and then Patty stops and goes, "We all see it."
Patty, I wear Uggs all the time.
I know, but it's different. You're
It's
comfortable.
a little different. That's when you're in like a cat onesie.
Yeah, I mean, like
And
when
you're
you're wearing
walking
a
to work in a
leopard,
fur coat.
like maternity onesie, like
You're wearing your Auburn.
Like,
you're wearing
it's
your
fine.
Auburn fur coat. Monet's the only queen who's like, I'm gonna get a white fur coat.
And I'm black as hell. So just foundation all around the ring of it, girl. Oh well.
Crazy Ex-Girlfriend actually has a live show in New York this Sunday. And Mateo and I have our live podcast recording.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
where-
Sunday,
Sunday.
Where
yeah.
are you doing it?
Abrams Art Center.
I've heard of
That
that.
sounds
It's like on the west side,
It sounds
right?
like it's
Yeah.
in Brooklyn.
No.
No, it's in Manhattan.
It's Upper
We're
West
saying-
Side. It's Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
How did you know? What? How did you know that?
Oh, yeah, I
I
didn't
know
even know.
things.
I
Patty
didn't
knows.
know.
Patty knows so much.
It's
random
on the
stuff.
Upper
I'm
West
like,
Side?
what?
I thought it was in Lower
I
East Side.
think so. I might be wrong, or I
We'll
might be thinking of
figure it
Ars
out.
Nova or whatever it is.
Ars Nova.
So how did RuPaul's Drag Race come about?
Well, I've been auditioning since season 6.
Ooh,
Yeah,
see, now
season-
that's good to hear because you don't get things the first time necessarily.
No. I've been auditioning since season 6.
What do they have you do in the audition?
Oh, girl, it is a
most everything.
Yeah.
it is a very difficult audition process.
I
It is
bet.
exhausting, and to do it for 4 years in a row, I was like, if I don't get on season 10, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm not fucking around.
But
with this
that's
anymore.
what it is because then it was probably like you're probably ready to do it the first time you audition.
Oh, I
then
was
you're
not.
ready. No, so, okay.
Oh,
then
I
There's
was.
a video online. Check it out.
Aren't you?
Oh,
aren't you-
Patty
really?
just shakes his head like absolutely.
it's good.
But aren't you
no, I
thankful
mean you
because-
probably could have, but
It's
the
good that
video
you
is
didn't.
funny,
And we've
that's
all-
why my
so
head.
bad.
We've
It's
all been in
good
those
that you did.
situations. We've all been in those situations where we feel I'm ready, and then
Yep.
you look back and think, thank
Thank
Oh
God.
yeah, I was not ready at all. I would have went home first.
And it's so good too. That when you
Vanjie.
don't get something and then it's
Angie.
it's so much better.
Real quick, how long?
Vanjie.
Because we've only seen 2 episodes, so I can only pull from you from the first 2 episodes. But
Uh-huh.
how long did she say Vanjie?
Oh, so when Ruth tells her, now sashay away, literally from where she was standing all the way to the back of the stage. Yes. People don't understand. Like, y'all just saw...
She was smart.
Y'all just saw like a 2-second clip of it. She was walking the van. It was like a minute and 45 seconds later, we're like, bitch, leave.
But how smart is she? Because now it's just meme after
Well,
meme of
honestly,
Vanjie.
she didn't think about it. She was like, she
She's
didn't
crazy.
know. She didn't know what else to say. Like, I mean, I don't think anyone, except for bitches that know they're gonna go home, think about what they're gonna say. But that's all she could think of. She's like, I'm just gonna say my fucking name so they don't forget
Like
it.
a Pokemon. She's just backing out. Emma has no idea what we're talking about right now.
Have you not seen this?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Emma, get it together.
She's like
watch
probably one of the most popular first eliminated queens
Ever.
ever.
Yeah.
And I'm making Evan watch the show.
Is he?
Oh,
really
nice.
watching
Yeah,
it?
and he's like, so proud of Monet, man. he asked her, she's like, we were at the gym the other day, he's like, so can I should I call him is he like a dude? Do I call him a dude? Because you guys are always like, she. I don't know what to say. I'm like, yeah, it's whatever you want. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
He's like a fascination
Oh my god,
with
he's
Monet.
so hot.
He came to our Thanksgiving
is.
dinner, which was the gayest
Oh, that's
Thanksgiving.
great.
So Bob the drag queen, we made Evan make the turkey because he's straight,
Right.
And he brought the turkey,
Are
and
straight
we
men
didn't.
better at making turkey?
In this situation,
I mean,
yeah.
I
Okay,
feel
yeah.
like they're better at like grilling and
Yeah.
turkey
We don't
making.
grill a turkey.
But we didn't
Yeah.
have a
Yeah, but you
knife.
have to like put it in the oven and like think about it.
But
We're,
I would
like-
think. But I would think that.
Teddy.
it's hard.
I would think that it. I would think that they would like that'd be like a cooking thing.
Put it in the oven and think about it. I can't
think
deal
about it.
with this. Put it in the oven. And
I would
think about
forget.
it.
Gays get too distracted.
because-
Like I would start rhinestoning something and forget that the fucking turkey was in the oven.
Well, Bob and I almost burned his fucking sliders, which I don't even want to get to that, by
Oh
singing
my
Whitney
God.
Houston "Joy to the
I
World."
still
over and
haven't
over
seen
again.
Pies, Bob. If you're listening,
It's
oh,
the
wait for that
nastiest-
fucking pie.
Did you hear about the pies,
Those
Monet?
sliders were the nastiest things I've ever
Well,
tasted.
all
in
right.
my
So
life.
Bob is gonna hate this, but Bob watches those BuzzFeed like how to make a meal real quick.
Girl.
So Bob was like, we're making these sliders. So we
And
went.
also, not the sliders just included like literally everything that we had at the Thanksgiving.
Oh, it was
dinner.
turkey,
Just, like,
cheese, bread, and then so Bob puts it together, and then we sit down, and Bob immediately starts serving his sliders to everyone. And he's like, well, these sliders are just the greatest. And I was like, way to serve your own, shove your own food on our
It
plate.
was so nasty. Oh my god! And also, when Bob gets an idea, he's like,
He's set
no one
on
can-
it.
Oh, he's set on it. No one can convince him otherwise.
That's
no one.
that's actually probably one of the most like admirable traits.
What do you
I
think was
that
different
Bob
about
has.
That is a good trait.
It really is. Like,
It
if Bob
is.
decides that he's going to fucking do something, like, no
He does
one
it.
can tell him shit.
Bob said he was going to make pies, and
Well, except for that. Never seen a pie yet.
and all of us were like, "You're not making a pie." He goes, "You don't think I can make a pie?" And we're like, "Absolutely not." And he goes, "There'll be a fleet of pies in my apartment tomorrow."
A fleet. A fleet.
A fleet of pies.
What was
He
it?
sent us a picture of like multiple pies.
A fleet. What was it like this most recent, when the last audition, like, were you like, I fucking got it this time?
Honestly, I didn't. I don't know if I don't think I had that thought because the years before I thought that.
Right.
I was like, well, the year.
Here we go
What's
again.
the phone call you get?
Yeah.
Season 9, I got close, but I didn't get
Right.
on the show.
What's the phone call you get?
You get a call just saying, congratulations, you have made it to season 7.
Come on, you must have been like,
Oh yeah, well I have to post that.
Well, not till after.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I have like right after I got the call, I recorded myself my reaction because I was like, this is a very important moment.
We have to. Have you posted it yet?
I haven't posted it yet.
Let us know when you do,
Thursday.
and we'll re-put it on our
I
page.
love that.
Yeah.
That's so
and then
cool.
you can't tell anyone.
You can't tell anyone, but I work a lot in the city, so everyone knew where I was. I was just like,
Right.
and-
Well, I knew because you and I had a date to play X-Men, and then I was like, "Oh, are we still on?" You're like, "I can't. I have to get a bunch of dresses made." I was like,
Right. Got it.
"I see."
and then all the kids are coming to you at the club like, I know.
Oh, shut
Right.
up! Because you read Reddit.
It's
Shut
just
up.
like, I know you can't say, but just know, I know.
Right.
I'm like, oh my god, girl. Yes,
That's so annoying.
It was literally. It was like
Did people
4 or
start treating
9
you
times a
differently?
night. No, they don't treat you differently.
Me, I started physically striking him.
Mateo became abusive.
There's a lot of pictures of shit, and then you get obviously the. Can you follow me back? And then they post pictures of me from like 2002, me looking crazy. I'm like,
No.
of all the pictures.
Crunchy,
I would
like,
not like
wigs
that.
askew.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as you got announced, like literally all of these photos came
like,
out of the
when did they
woodwork
take that?
from like that was
It's-
crazy.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do not, girl.
What kind of boys do you like?
Guys
Men.
who breathe. And
We lowered the standards that much.
oh yes, girl. If you
I
can,
get it.
if
Guys
you
who
can
breathe.
convert oxygen into carbon dioxide, I am into you.
You'd be shocked by how many can't.
Do you date a lot?
I don't.
neither.
Honestly, I'm too busy and I don't have
Yeah.
time. And here's what I've noticed
Yeah,
myself.
no time.
Yeah, I really have no desire to get to know anyone.
I agree.
I don't have a desire to get to know what your favorite color
No,
is. What
I
you
agree.
laughing at?
I was going on a
Patty
date.
and I are
No,
laughing at Emma.
I'm just like
I
Emma
agree.
cracks me up. But
I
it's
was-
Emma's like, "There's no time."
I was going on
Literally.
dates with someone, and we were like moving along, and then she was like, I'm not really looking for everything. I just want to have fun. I'm like, well, let me make this explicitly clear. I don't have fun. Like, I don't want to have any fun. Like, I either want to make it work towards we're working towards something or not. I'm not trying to flitter around. I do enough of that.
Yeah.
I'm out and about. I don't need to go have fun.
Emma, you're the most ridiculous.
What does
person
that
I
even mean?
know.
She says have fun. She's a fucking psychopath. Get the fuck out of here. Fun. I'm 32. I'm trying to make it in show business. I don't have fun. Unbelievable. If I'm gonna have fun, then I'll stay home and I'll take the night off and I'll talk to a friend and then I'll watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit like a normal person.
I hate
I don't want
you
to go
so
have a bunch of
much.
dates.
Yeah, I agree
You
with
know,
that.
like you're
I
having
mean,
fun.
same.
It's fun because Mateo's in love and is with his boyfriend. So it's like when
Right.
they see each other, it's fun. But if it's like fun and you don't know what's going to go, if you don't know what's going anywhere, you're like, no, I don't want to go. That's not
I
fun.
just don't want to take the time to get to know one. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Same.
fucking care what your favorite color is. Like, I
Exactly.
don't
I don't
want
have
to
a
get to
desire.
know
I
like
don't
what
want
you
to.
do. I honestly
That
don't even
being
want to
said-
make the time.
What is
Exactly.
everyone's favorite color? Go,
Blue.
Patty.
I think favorites are fucking dumb.
Oh. You don't have a favorite color?
No,
Oh, right.
I really don't.
Mine's orange.
I think they're.
Monet.
Cerulean.
Oh, nice. I like. That's a good color.
That's a good way to show your
Patty
I don't
rolled
even
her
know
eyes
what that
so
color
far back,
is.
I thought it was Storm. With this hair, the Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix.
I got bangs, everyone.
movie?
By the way,
Patty-
I
As
got
long as Bryan
bangs.
Singer's far away from it, I'm very excited.
Is he directing it?
I think he's not. I think he was. I heard a rumor he was pulled from it and someone else stepped in.
Yeah.
And if they make a Storm movie, can they get? I don't care how old she is. Get Angela Bassett in.
I
there.
know. Oh, she has to
I
be.
bet she
Oh, that
has
would
First
to
of
be
all,
Storm.
she is Benjamin fucking Button. She can play fucking Storm.
Oh, she looks great.
Oh,
She
could
looks
be
so
Storm.
good.
Amazing.
Honestly, that should
But
be Storm.
now that we made her mom in Black Panther, it seems a little weird.
I will suspend the belief.
I know, right?
She could play Storm at Cairo as a 4-year-old, like shoplifting. That's what she did. She was a pickpocketer in Cairo.
Yeah.
Now, when
I'm very into the comics.
Have you had
Sorry.
any boyfriends since you what was your longest relationship?
Ricardo in 7th grade.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
Did he suck your dick?
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
Ricardo was the first person that I bought him for, and I had no idea what I was doing, so it was probably
Good
a
for
shitty
you.
kitty girl.
I was going to say, it was probably like a
Yeah.
sewage plant back there. We didn't know how to take care of ourselves. We
You
didn't know
got to
how
start
prep.
somewhere.
Yeah, exactly, girl.
You know?
A fun house inches away from a sewage plant.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful that he knew he was a top?
Isn't
you
that
knew you were
beautiful? A
bottom?
sewage plant?
No, but they knew it was a top and bottom.
Yeah.
You instinctively had that.
Well, also, I have a big, juicy ass girl, so
Hey.
she knew what she was trying to get Anthony. Come get
Monet,
these cookies.
Yeah.
Monet at Work, Paper, Scissors, that show, which was so fun. I got recognized for that video, by the way, Patty.
I do too.
All the
actually.
time.
It's
They're
like, the
were you in
one
that
thing
Work,
that I
Paper,
get
Scissors?
recognized for.
Bob, bring that
It's
show
so
back. I had a
crazy.
great time.
Mateo's being so shady. He is literally saying this, and he is laughing as he's saying it. He's like, Bob, bring this show back.
I liked that show.
Mateo is so shady.
But at that, Monet came late, and you were wearing some purple. I don't know what you were wearing. It was like an Egyptian cotton or something. But you were teaching me how to. You would like move your ankle, and then your whole butt would like twerk perfectly.
Whoa.
oh, I had on that little. It was like that little like. I know what I had on.
It was something from like Prince of Egypt.
That's amazing. Do people ever approach you at shows?
Oh yeah, but they're always tranny chasers, which I love. I'm like, yes, please.
Is that what's a train chaser? I can infer.
Are you allowed to say that now?
Oh,
Or should we
yes.
block this out?
No, say it. Yes, Monet Exchange said tranny chasers.
Yeah.
I see
Sorry, I just had
the
a
wheels
moment.
turning behind Patty's head.
I mean,
We can edit that out.
Whatever.
So they're guys who come to the drag show and they like
fuck.
to they like to pretend that they think you're a real woman. Bitch, you know I'm not a real woman.
Right.
You are not this.
Oh, I
You're
get
about
it.
9 feet
No,
tall.
I get it though
Right.
because I really like femininity, and then sometimes then you see like a drag queen is so feminine. There's something very attractive about that.
I'm gonna say something.
You want to fuck them?
I may be a drag queen. I am not feminine. I am like Shrek. I am like Shrek in a dress, girl.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wait, I have to come to your show.
Patty, you
No,
are
'cause
so,
you see them-
so shady
Oh,
back
she's
there.
over there throwing all the
I'm just
shade.
laughing at Emma. I just think Emma is so. But yeah, you want to fuck him.
Such a feminine woman, and then
Patty is
No.
cackling.
Patty, I went on. The person I've been going on dates with, it's actually kind of like Poppy a little bit.
Wait, so you're
I went on
Poppy?
some dates with someone and they did some stuff to me.
so you're bottoming now.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah,
I got
Emma
confused.
doesn't.
I thought we were
Emma
talking about
doesn't want to be
Poppy.
feminized in any way, shape, or
No,
form.
but this person's
she
been
said
like,
if she was
nope.
pregnant,
Really?
she'd have to be on an
Yeah.
island far away, so
And
no
it's
one
been
could
really
see her
fun.
that feminized.
But it's been really
said.
fun. She's like done with doing stuff.
Once, she
Yeah.
fingered
A
you
bunch
once.
of times.
Are you
Oh,
into
good,
it?
good.
Yeah, it's fun. I like the way that it is.
I mean, there's something masculine also, I think, about bottoming. I think this idea that, like, bottoms are, like, feminine is, like, not really,
and I'm
like,
trying to be more
super
open-minded. You know,
Yeah.
You can definitely be a dominant bottom.
yeah. Well,
A power
but no,
bottom.
I don't even feel like I actually like a
I'll
power.
punch you in the throat.
I like a power bottom. I really do. I like it when
Yeah.
they talk while you're. No, but it's been fun. But I changed your name in my phone to Bad News.
So bad news. Wait, why bad news?
Ooh, that feels good, Daddy.
Bad news. She's bad. Now it's bad news. So we have to have you back
I would love to come back.
and answer some questions.
We
and
still
stuff like that.
have X-Men to play.
yes,
You guys have X-Men
Mateo.
play, and obviously we're gonna have Patty back, of course, because we got to do a love update.
Yeah,
on
Patty's
Patty's
just
life.
Patty's.
Where can
been
everybody
on
find you
forever.
guys?
Yeah, where do we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, on Twitter,
Yes.
on Facebook at Monet, Monet, the letter X, and the word change. I'm also on Angie's List. If anyone is looking for a drag queen babysitter, I am available,
Yes.
and I would love to.
And you're so
I
fun
hate
on
kids.
Instagram. So is Patty at Legal Minor.
Yes, leave us a legal moment.
Patty, how many followers do you have now?
I have...
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna guess. Wait.
All right, let me guess. I'll make my guess.
5225.
Mine's 5148.
You literally just looked at it the other day.
Yeah, but it's gone. It's going up.
It's 5120.
Wow.
Oh, that's like a 2,000 following.
Mona, yours is 145. What are you?
I'm a 149.
That is insane.
No,
It just
I thought...
boom.
No,
I'm almost to 80.
work. Well, you are. I mean, people love you. I mean, if I obsess over Mateo's Instagram too. I mean, if I just love seeing the hot dudes.
But I tried putting up my artwork too.
Well, your artwork is where you put up the Samus, which is really cool.
Thank you.
I love Samus.
Thank you.
Your Samus is fierce, and you should do more storms. I love when you do storms.
I'll do
Yes,
storms
they're
soon.
so good.
Oh, they're so good. Oh,
And-
just the way that you're able to do that shit on fucking in Instagram,
Right.
fucking like this crazy. My fingers are just too big. Do you got small fingers?
Wait, what? What are you talking
When I do
about?
when I make myself
full
storm and Cyclops and
illustrations
stuff
in the Instagram thing.
in the story, I would like go like this and then make myself storm.
It's so
I
crazy.
didn't even
you
think
can
of that.
you can change the size of the pen.
Oh, I know that, but even
That's
in the
how.
smallest setting, I'm still like. Oh,
We've all got our skills.
All right, I think that's it.
Thank
Emma,
you guys, and then we've got our show
April
April 8th at 9:30 at the
Just
Abrams Art
Google it,
Center.
everyone.
It's on our Instagrams too. So yeah, we'd love to see you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, thank you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.